Hey family, so I have just got back home. Whew. When I tell you guys, oh my goodness, there is so much going on. So this is my zucchini growing like crazy. The cucumbers are growing out finally. This is actually blocking the bell pepper that I have under there, which it's been struggling for a while. I've been home for maybe about 3 hours now, and I am literally just trying to water everything because everything was so stinking dry. Oh my goodness, I have harvested so much stuff. Everything has gotten so large. Okay, my cucumbers, I thought they were going to be a goner, but they look like they're bouncing back. Everything was so thirsty. Oh my goodness. But the harvest, let me tell y'all, holy cow. I have so many tomatoes and peppers. These are my serranos. They look so good. I have went and left and came back, and I have a bee's nest. I don't even know if you can see it. Let's see. You see, bee done made a nest, which I'm not too sad because I'm like, okay, well, we'll get some pollinators. And here I had, remember, this is the one that I couldn't get anything to grow. Now everything is growing like beautiful. I did pull a couple of celeries out of here because the army worms got to them, and it was pretty bad in here. Again, everything was so dried out. As you can see, everything is wet now. And my little chili peppers or cayenne peppers, they seem to be doing really, really well in here. I have to bring out my little fan so I can keep airflow going in here. I had some beans in here that started to come up, but with everything being so dry, my big guy ran out of water. So I mean, everything was so dry. I'm a little nervous to see the doggone bill. Some of my onions I finally cut back. I cut off the stalks. They're still drying out a little bit, but all in all, just letting these finally finish up so I can bring these in the house. I have more tomatoes. Now, when I tell you guys, I've been pulling tomatoes like crazy. I definitely think I did good with the selection this year. Look, my zinnias done died all the way out. But again, I watered them, so maybe I may get something back. I don't know. But if I can get some seeds, I can try to do that just as well. But my peppers, I'm hoping they bounce back. It looks like it's trying to bounce back again. They just drooping. I'll probably do a good, look at that. That looks good. Oh, but do y'all see that? Do y'all see that stinking leaf bug? Get. So I actually, cantaloupe, I have like 3. I have one there. I have a bigger one over there. And I have another one right there. So hopefully those get large. I have a bell pepper that fell. Got sun skull. Tomatoes, I am literally just cutting them back. I keep on cutting them back, and then I am bringing them together, pinning them up so they can continue to do their thing, trying to keep pest control as minimum as possible. So I have 2 locations. This is my main location right now, but at my other location, oh my goodness, those hornworms are ridiculous. But here we go. So my ghost peppers looking good. I actually had to repot this one into a bigger pot, and they seem to be happy. Same thing with this one. This one, I don't see no fruit, but I believe these are my purple bell peppers. Some more serranos looking fabulous. Look at that. I mean, I've been getting such a great harvest. I think the biggest thing right now for me is just trying to budget 2 locations and take care of 2 locations. So I went to take care of the other location, and by the time I got back to this location was going crazy, struggling. I mean, everything. Look at my babies, my tomatoes, my Romans. Now, let me tell y'all. Now, I know I told you guys that in the beginning, I really, really wanted some Romans. I have been getting so many aromas off of these babies that I am not mad. I think this did good. I see I got a couple of leaf curl. But again, I'm thinking it could be also because of this heat. And because I was gone, I probably was gone for about 5 days. So, yeah, it struggled. Look at my watermelons. Watermelon, watermelon, watermelon. Whew. That watermelon died out. It got rot. It got rot. But we are still growing a beautiful vine. Tomatoes. I'm gonna actually go ahead and pull this one. Oop. I have enough in the house already, but when they start to turn, that's so pretty. When they start to turn, I go ahead and pull them. I actually just put a little salt, pepper. I've been hoping that look at everything, looking good. I've been hoping that my cucumbers come along so I can do my cucumbers and tomatoes. But my cucumbers are taking a little longer. This baby has been struggling. But I'll be honest with you, it gives me such a good production. Like, look at that. And they're gorgeous. They're gorgeous. And I'll be honest with you, I don't remember the name of this one. I think this is my Prince. I think this is my Black Prince or my Purple Prince or whatever. But I would definitely grow this again and I would just love on it a lot better because this sucker gets huge. It does. I mean, and I've tried to contain it and I have failed. But next year, I think I'm going to do this again and really give it a nice size pot and everything. Look at these babies. I'm doing awesome, awesome, awesome. Okra. I got quite a bit of okra inside. These babies have been doing good. Look at that cluster about to just go. Boom. My okra's been doing good. A little dying back. The beetles been out here. These ones, I think this is my white habaneros or my red habaneros. Let's see. Yeah, habanero yellow. Actually, they're turning. They're fairly small. I don't know if they're supposed to be this small, but also I would next year, when I do habaneros, I would definitely give these its own container because I do feel like they're fighting for TLC. Let's see what else we have. Whew. Okay, here goes the pepper area. The pepper area has been peppering. Here's my cucumber. And I was saying it struggled, but it looks like it's waking back up. I don't see any cucumbers though. I got a lot of males. I don't see any females, which is normal when they first start getting. But I'm hoping to get some soon. Look at my cayennes. Looking beautiful. Looking beautiful. Again, my babies were thirsty. I mean, I came out here. I had to be out here. Had to have been out here for like 2-3 hours before I actually started recording because I was such in shock that everything that needed to be pulled and look at my purple peppers. These suckers, these have done really, really well. I would love to see what they would do in the ground. They have not gotten as huge as like regular green bell peppers that we get from the store, but they've gotten a nice enough size to actually do well. Like I have some in the house that's really well. My sweet peppers, these do pretty good. Again, I just feel like the neglect and the smaller pots. Definitely, I think next year I'm going to do flowers in like these size pots. And everything else will be like single in its own large pot. So that's an investment. And that's the thing about gardening. It can be an investment once you actually see what you like and enjoy. And some of the things you want to do later. Look at these ghost peppers, y'all. Look at that. I really want to try to make a hot sauce. Look at these. And that baby is turning red. I want to be like, danger! Look at some of them things. They're huge. Let's get some focus on it. Yeah, some of them getting huge. Which I probably need to pull them. Look at them. I mean, everything is doing so well. Even the stuff that don't, like these. I was thinking it's a problem with this, but it's not. The peppers are actually sweet peppers, so they actually are a yellow color. So at first I thought it was sick. See my longhorn peppers, which I'm a little nervous about this baby because this baby look a little sad. But again, the heat's been hot, and it's been hot for a couple of days, and I really don't, even though I have the water system set up, that drip, it gets so hot that the drip helps as long as I'm still coming behind it and just giving it a good drench, but not to survive on its own for 5 days. Bell peppers looking good. Got me some pretty bell peppers coming on in here. Again, this is another one I had to change out the pot because it wasn't doing its thing. Now it is, and it looks gorgeous. I definitely feel like this one, once when the weather cooled down, that I'm gonna get a lot of bell peppers, pretty bell peppers. I mean, and the spiders are living their best life in here. My roses struggling, them stinking beetles eating up my roses. I seen like 4 or 5 on here when I was watering them, so I was plucking them off and watering them down. I mean, look at that. Just pepper galore. Just peppers, peppers, peppers. Serrano's peppers. Cayenne peppers. Look at all of these peppers. Pretty funny part is and one of my pepper beds, look at the flowers, pretty. My pansies are finally dying out, but I think I can probably pop some of these heads and maybe they'll just come back. That's what I'm thinking. Again, the sun just beat them up. The sun just tore my babies up. But that's okay. We're going to try to pop them back in, pop them back in. But everything is looking really, really good. Really good. I am not mad. I am not mad at all. Like I said, I guess another thing I would do is like how I have my little paths, because things are growing out so large, and I would prefer to get between them. I got a weed whack in here too. I would probably space these out a little more. Like when I did this, it was like just as I was doing everything. Look at that cluster. It was like, oh, let me do this, and everything was a now versus the actual plan out. Look at those ghost peppers. They look scary. Oh my goodness. And look how many is on that baby. I have to actually Google when do I pull those, because they already look hot. I'm nervous, but excited. Look at this. Look at this, y'all. I am a happy gardener. I am. I mean, my watermelons are looking good. Everything is just really, really doing its thing. I probably need to move this baby, but I also was thinking about putting up one of my shade cloths to see. I just realized my watermelon is running back there. One of my watermelons. Oh, I got some watermelons over there. See, this is the fun part. Oop, oop, I'm stepping on my watermelon. Hold on. Oh, look at that, y'all. Ooh, watermelon wars, I'm coming for you. I was coming for you, watermelon wars. Look at my babies doing their thizzle. I mean, but all in all, like I said, I'm happy. Well, this was just an update. Like I said, I know I haven't been on top of my recording. Look at the spiders. That's okay. They protected my babies. I got a couple of tomatoes with a little blossom end rot, but again, I'm not worried about it too bad. I'll probably get out here and cut a lot of this back, just because it's not helping anything, and it won't help. It won't do anything for me to cut all this off, because it's not doing anything. And if anything, unfortunately, it's probably just taking the energy away from everything else. So here is the update. Today is Sunday morning. My Ace tomatoes, I think they were Ace 55. My lettuce is doing good. I got them hiding under the tomatoes and stuff. So I'm hoping to continue to get great harvest and take care of these babies. I mean, I'll be honest with you, the tomatoes are rocking so much. I'm so excited about these tomatoes. I mean, just look at the clusters. Look at that. Look at that. I mean, and they're such nice sizes. I think they call these like sliced tomatoes. Look at that. I mean, but they all have its own unique size, and they're not too big. Like, I can cut these in fours and have a nice size salad. So that might be something I do today. But all in all, here is my babies. Here is what's going on with Just Grow With Me. Oh, I didn't see that bell pepper in there. Looking good. I see you. Again, I think the biggest thing is because it's so hot. I think one of the things is because it's so hot, because it is hot, y'all. I think I have some poles and stuff. I think I might try to do a shade cloth over the peppers. Oh my goodness, it's hot and it's early in the morning. Whew. I don't know what today is going to be because I have not taken a look at the weather. But if it is this hot right now, hot, humid, I'm going to have to come out of water again later just to make sure my babies are okay. I do, like I said, I have a couple of things of shade cloth. I think I might actually pull out the 25 by 25 shade cloth. This way it'll cover all. The issue with the shade cloth is I can't walk under it when it's time to water everything. And I do not want to have to keep on taking it off, put it off and on, off and on. If there was a way for me to have it where it can stay there, then I can water everything with it being on there, it probably won't be as bad. But I have to figure out how could I put the shade cloth on there and then still be able to go ahead and water everything without having to overwork myself. So I don't know, that's something to figure out. I still got soil on the ground I need to get up, and it's early, y'all, and I got to get to work. So like I said, I'm loving on my babies. My cucumbers do look like they're gonna bounce back on both ends. I'm ready for some cucumbers though. I'm a little nervous about the bumblebee little thing, only because if little mama come out, I don't want her to. I do let her just free roam and just, you know, be a kid and come out, and she might pull something wrong or pluck something and think she's harvesting, trying to do what mommy does. But I don't want the bumblebees to get my baby. So even though I'm like, oh, that's pretty cool because now we can, you know, pollinate stuff, it's also dangerous when you got little ones. So I probably have to move that, or maybe get hubby to do something like knock it off or something, just so no one gets hurt and stung. So until next time, thank you for subscribing. Thank you, new subscribers. Thank you, day one subscribers. Everyone is welcome to Just Grow With Me. We grow together. We have fun. It's pretty funny. I've asked that you like, subscribe, and share. But I'm over here looking as I say this, and I see a tomato that I've seeded. A little curious because I know this is a potato, and it looks pretty healthy. Let me turn you around and show you. This is a potato, and it's pretty healthy, which is pretty funny. And it stays fairly cool because where it's at in this little area. Wouldn't it be funny if I get a whole lot of it? I think that would be hilarious, but pretty cool just as well. And they will be eaten. The other thing I was thinking is I used to feed the plants by doing like old wine bottles and stuff like that I might have. I used to take those and put water in it and feed the plants, and I was thinking about going back to that, but I don't have that many. And the ones that I have, for the most part, I started throwing away because I started trying to do a different water system. But anyway, just going on and on about what I think I want to do and how I want to do it. So I'm just brainstorming with you all. But anyway, please like, subscribe, and share. Just Grow Me. Comment. Tell me how you guys' garden is doing if you're gardening. I know I spent a lot. That sun was in my face. My apologies. But let me know if you have any questions. What you're growing. Maybe you can help me with some of these beetle things. Tell me something. I know some people say soap and water and just get a coat with some water and just grab them and put them in there and they'll die off. But how's your garden doing? Until next time, bye. See y'all later.